Hey guys, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy. Waifu ever welcomes a sight. Tidings for the Admiral. You say she is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me. Bleh. My tongue is getting tight already. What the hell? Is that a hat? Or is that part of his head? That's probably a hat. Merlwib! My friends, what brings you here this day? What are we doing here again? Oh, right, the tempered thing. Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet here it is, Admiral. We have done it here in Limsa, and the production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance this cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Bah, even to speak thus defies us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples, for though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lominzans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with their Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak. I proclaimed to all who'd listen and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have received the impossible again and again and again. You achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had attempted to seek an audience with the prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder them without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Helfer, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads a man named Sickard, but recently risen to prominence among the ranks. Save for his disdain for honest authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. What if he does not exist? I have tasked the Yellowjackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sickard wants, I'm sure we could find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. By way of the first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know of the Sigurd. If you could approach the pirates, Ifu, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. To date this episode, 0.45 just came out about 12 hours ago. And the 48-man raid is out, I think. I think that's what that would indicate. Not entirely sure because I have yet to get that far. But, oh man, isn't that exciting? Aft Castle. Boo. Why is it there? Huh. Oh, yeah. Cause, this is where one of the pirates hang out. Look at all doing the squat. Roll this one. You wanna know about Sigurd? He's a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Monskat's place at Old Hilferside. There was a time we raced executioners for a pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet, with the jumped up bilge-wrap Sigurd landing the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats with the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble, we see. Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters, as we can't sail on account of getting old or wounded with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong. When I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all that bad. Oh. Wait, are all the sirens women? Oh, I never realized that. Oh. Interesting. It only took 3 DLCs to realize that. Alright, cool. Culinarian. Yeah, in closer inspection, you'll realize a couple of other details. Like I just did now. Oh, it's up these stairs. Hello, Carvalon? Curious about Sigurd, are you? As am I, friend. As am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Thalassocracy permits us to only attack Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. Who are the executioners again? Don't remember if we met them. Are they the ones who tried to summon the Kraken way back when? In one of those level 50 dungeons? Level 20 dungeons? Oh, I might have been the main Aetherite. Whoops. Yeah. Boo. I've been like getting back my swing of things for the game, and reminded how enjoyable it is again. I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? Not me. I don't have any news on where Sickert is, or who Sickert is, or why Sickert is. So just as their imperial praise began to disappear, Sickert turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of their drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter of the Harvard Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of executioners' good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went to a sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who had been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor the Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and Sagan lack the means with which to summon them. Oh, they're selling crystals to them. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes, though we have no hard evidence as yet. We must investigate further. Agreed. So, how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Oh? And what may that be? During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me the wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Luminza, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Ostian's Embrace in Lower La Nocia shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Oh, it's actually a lot closer. I guess that makes sense. It's in La Nocia. Not in like Mordona or something. Well, it's been a while since I've been here. But yeah, the game feels like a warm hug that welcomed me back when I was just doing dailies, beast tribe quests, deliveries, etc., etc. It's nice. You don't really get that with other games. You just see it as a chore, almost. Hello? That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral, the Scions not least of all. Compared to yours and Ifu's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the royal buyer. That makes sense. Graha is right, and even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? But very well, I'll leave it to you, Graha. Is it G-Raha or Graha? I never asked. Got business with me, Catboy? Are you the crystal wholesaler? Nice. That I am, but you're no merchant. So what do you want the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot! You'll give yourself away! Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you got there. That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. It takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain that that's no ordinary crystal to adorn your staff, so I'll make an exception. Follow me. Why is it that the Lalafell look like the most insidious when they're smiling like that? Why do I feel like he's going into a trap? It's probably a trap, right? They want the crystal they want that crystal staff. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. It's a trap! Or is it? We're gonna have to fight some level 80 peeps. Maybe. If that's the case, I should probably go to melee. That's good enough. They went into that tunnel, quietly now. Oh yeah, they're not gonna find two twins with white hair and ponytails to be suspicious at all in a brightly lit tunnel. That is a lot of crystals though. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogomoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So how much do you want? What if they're from the Crystal Tower, actually? Like they're taking chunks out of it. Ogomoro, taken by the kobolds just as we suspected. Whoa! That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Sickard? Is that you? Pickard? Sickard? What was his name again? I'm Sickard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. Wow, that was easy. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, scions. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We're here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it said nothing about beastmen. The only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will ya? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours, him especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about during their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugamaro and battered Bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. I don't know about that. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade except for the beastmen. So let us have it. It's only fair. Contentious, though some may find your views, it is true you have broken the laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa has some other cause to hide in the cave. Well said. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalicia? I trust you won't turn down the invitation. It's a trap! It's gotta be. I wonder why he's so confident. Man, it's a level 80 quest and I still get less than 1,000 gil. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sigurd has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. Merle! You got a date with Sigurd. Welcome back, my friends. What news? So they have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sigurd's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness. Are they going to blackmail Limsa? That was quick.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Damn!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wait.
Oh, shit.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
Oh, they changed the voice actress, I feel.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen.
Why?
Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
Oh shit!
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel? Hey, she knows.
A duel.
Hey, she knows.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Oh shit! Am I playing as Merle? Oh no, I'm not. How many steps and then you turn? Oh shit, that's awesome. She can see a bullet? What?
one of us is dead. Finish the job, or I will.
Damn! Who that? Oh, is that the captain? Oh shit, he's out! Oh shit, he's out! Oh shit. Wait,
Captain!
is he Garlean?
Captain Elfair.
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain.
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Oh, that was a switcheroo. I was expecting the older generation to be stuck in the old ways. Interesting. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. A full glad am I that he did. 'Twould be a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us, we will open his ears to reason. Oh. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagins swarmed at our halls in greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. Oh, wow. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land, an ostensibly equitable arrangement conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of La Nocia, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, till every Elmoville brand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand it. It is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred blood still on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their tempered. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Damn, bait. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I will wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch. But he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. All level 50s of them. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace. And there my venture founders. Yet, it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The what? The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life. Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what think of you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alize would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take the risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Teslin would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest or die trying. Alright. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It's settled then. See to your preparations, and we'll make for Camp Overlook. We'll join you there anon. And we'll end it there. And we'll start again at Camp Overlook. Alright guys, hope you had a good one. And I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye bye.